Los Angeles is burning. Let's look at this. Rosie, honey, what on earth are you doing? What on you at? Rosie, where are you at? Get down from there. I don't know. Get down, Rosie. Hold on, you all. Rosie, honey, you're not. No, get down off my printers. Rosie, what are you doing? I don't know what Rosie's doing. Los Angeles is burning. Pacific, I can't say the word. I don't know how to say it. Palisades, burning out of control as thousands evacuate amid a dangerous windstorm. It grows to 1,260 acres. You can see right here on fire. But what's really interesting is this song. Los Angeles is burning. Lyrics. Somewhere high in the desert, near a curtain of blue, St. Anne's skirts are billowing, but down here in the cities of limelights, the fans of Santa Ana are withering. And you can't deny the living is easy. If you never look behind the scenery, it's showtime for dry climes, and Bedlam is dreaming of rain. When the hills of Los Angeles are burning, palm trees are candles in the murder wind. So many lives are on the breeze. Even the stars are ill at ease, and Los Angeles is burning. This is not a test of the emergency broadcast system where Malibu fires and radio towers conspire to dance again. And I cannot believe the media mecca. They're only trying to peddle reality. Catch it on primetime story at 9. The whole world is going insane. When the hills of Los Angeles are burning, palm trees are candles in the murder wind. So many lives are on the breeze, even the stars are ill at ease, and Los Angeles is burning. A play card reads, The End of Days. Jacaranda boughs are bending in the haze. More a question than a curse. How could hell be any worse? The flames are starting, the camera's running. So take warning. When the hills of Los Angeles are burning, palm trees are candles in the murder wind. So many lives are on the breeze, even the stars are ill at ease. Oh my gosh, look at that song, Bad Religion, Los Angeles is burning. That song, it came out in 2000. Oh my gosh, 2004, The Empire Strikes First. This really sounds like some kind of battle that is not of this world. And we got Los Angeles County. Look at that map to see. Hello. The murder wind. I'm telling you something. Look at this. 30,000 people are ordered to evacuate in the Pacific Palisades. I can't say it. They're evacuating. Let me see what this has to say. I don't got it turned on. Let me look at it.
Said that they are just so exhausted by this because, as Governor Newsom said in the news conference, we were just here weeks ago with other fires, with the Franklin fire, and now here we go again. But this is a fire unlike we have ever seen in several years. A fire that exploded from this morning, that forced the cars right up here on Sunset and Palisades to be evacuated by people who ran for their lives, people who feared they wouldn't get out in time, who had to abandon their cars. And you can imagine, altogether, it must have just been a mass exodus. But what they did is they left their cars behind, and now most of those cars severely damaged by the bulldozers that had to push them away. So this right now, for the Palisades, is part of the center of the firefight. And you see right here, people still trying to get out and people still evacuating, realizing that right now this fire is here to stay, and it is still causing widespread damage as we continue to look here to see what is going to happen here at the Highlands apartment complex where the fire is now threatening. Let's go back to you.
All right, Robert, thank you. Robert talked about the evacuations, about the entire area of the Pacific Palisades evacuated, and we heard from the fire chief that encompasses 30,000 people and well over 10,000 residences.
And Robert's on one side. He's on the Sunset Boulevard side of where it connects with PCH. All the way on the other side at Topanga Canyon, that's what we're looking at here. We understand this is a business that is on fire at Topanga Canyon and PCH. We're trying to get some confirmation on what business it is there, but keep in mind, that's very close to where the fire burned, that Franklin fire, not.
If you're just tuning in, this is near Hollywood, and we just saw this song. There was this song. Let me go to it. Los Angeles is Burning, and it's from the album The Empire Strikes First, Bad Religion. Has anyone ever heard of this song? This is not a test of the emergency broadcast system where Malibu fires and radio towers conspire to dance again. And I cannot believe the media in Mecca, the media Mecca, they're only trying to peddle reality. Catch it on primetime story at 9. The whole world is going insane. When the hills of Los Angeles are burning, palm trees are candles in the murder wind. So many lives are on the breeze. Even the stars are ill at ease, and Los Angeles is burning. So when you say the stars, you mean Hollywood, right? A play card reads, The End of Days, Jacaranda boughs are bending in the haze. More a question than a curse. How could hell be any worse? The flames are starting, the camera's running, so take warning. When the hills of Los Angeles are burning, the palm trees are candles in the murder wind. So many lives are on the breeze, even the stars are ill at ease. It's spreading. But really gets me is just the mere title. The mere title of this, Los Angeles is burning and the Empire Strikes First. It reminds me of the Empire Strikes Back. Does anyone know how this fire started over here? How did it start? 5 minutes ago, the Getty Villa Museum is catching fire. Look, it's a hell of a way to start a new year, Governor Newsom says about the fire. He had to say hell. Okay, what was this? I've seen the word hell in here. Where was the word hell? More kind of when it leaves Los Angeles. Yeah. No, I can't find the word hell in here. I know I saw it, but they said the word hell. How could hell be any worse? And he's using the word hell. Could they be from the Dews? Well, if you look at this song, I think you got your answer. The Empire Strikes First. If you think of this song, The Empire Strikes First. Just think of space. And then look at this happening over here. If I can get over there. It's giving me a hot flash. It started at 10:22 this a.m. Pacific time. Let me look at this villa. It's catching fire. This villa has caught fire. The Getty Villa Museum has caught fire. Wow, you are. The Empire Strikes First. According to that song, direct energy weapons, but from space. Wow, this is wow. It's familiar with the Hawaii fires. Let's see what this one, a hell of a way, Newsom says. Gavin Newsom, it's a hell of a way to start a new year. As he watched the towering black plumes of smoke rise while speaking at a news conference, the impact of these swirling winds and embers and the number of structures are destroyed. He proudly touted the fact that it only took one text from President Biden to issue a fire management assistance. No politics, no hand-wringing, no kissing of the feet. This is nothing to joke about. People's lives are in danger, and you're joking about that? The grant will allow the state. Newsom was scheduled to be in Coachella Valley at noon to speak about an event with Biden but rerouted to the Pacific Palisades after the event was canceled. We were here not too long ago, but for the Franklin fire, and a few weeks prior to that, the Mountain fire. November, December, now January. There's no fire season. It's fire year. It's year round, you all. They're more or less telling you what's going on. Where's the coverage of North Carolina? Are you talking about North Carolina when the hurricanes came through? Look at this. Pallades fire is growing stronger. Within a few minutes, there were multiple fires. Run for your lives. Motorists are trying to flee the Pacific Palisades, face the flames and chaos and danger. They've lost their homes. They too have lost their homes, their mansions, and everything up in flames. All they got is the clothes on their back and what they could carry. Look at that. This is terrible. Gracious Heavenly Father, may you be with everyone in the path of these fires, and those who are trying to get out, may you clear a way for them to get out of that place in the name of precious Jesus. Yes, they need help. Here it is right here. Acres burn. A very healthy community. Wow. Turn to Santa Monica, but you didn't hear that from me. There is a tunnel. No, we did not hear it, Al, honey. The view of the Pacific Palisades. Wow. Look at that. Rosie, are you trying to get out of here, honey? I don't know where you are up here, Rosie. Here's what this means for you. There are 3 talking heads worked at what on that I want to hear about the sports. Oh my gosh, look, the orange skies. The residents face traffic gridlock. Panic and fire blazes through the community. It looks grim. Land grabs, I thought about it. Oh my gosh, look at this. Southern California faces the most destructive winds since 2011 when storm wreaked havoc on Pasadena. Look at that. You all, I've got to see what Rosie. I don't know what Rosie has got going on over here. She is Rosie. You're gonna have to get down the stairs. I'm trying to have a video, and you are wrecking. I don't know what you're doing up here. It's so dark. I don't know why he let you up here. You got to go down the stairs, Rosie. Get down the stairs. I'm trying to do a video. Did she come down here, Jonathan? Don't let her back up here. Oh my gosh, Rosie. You are just getting all over the place. Okay, let me come back over to y'all. All right, I'm going to come back over here. Rosie has just been a wild woman, and I just know what to do with her. Oh, she is. Oh, no. Dangerous whims. They shut off power to thousands of customers. Look at that. Oh, my goodness gracious. Let's get back over here. ABC Los Angeles. I think it's the Empire Strikes First. If you're just tuning in, firefighters are scrambling to corral fast-moving wildfires. Let me see what she's saying. She has to wear her goggles. Let's see what they're going to do. Where's the volume?
As an ambulance makes its way past me up Sunset Boulevard into the
Great.
Sunset Boulevard into the hillsides here, and as this sun sets, you can see just various pockets of fire here in the hillsides as various portions
Oh
of the
my
community
gosh.
kind of battle the conditions that are out here tonight. And again, the wind's really picking up right now, kind of even blowing me around and over as I try to bring this live report to you all. So we're going to continue to keep an eye on things out here and actually move to another part of the community as we keep an eye on things here tonight. I'll toss it back to you guys in this studio.
All right, Michelle Fisher, thank you for that report, and be safe out there. And we want to check in with Dallas Rains. Dallas, this...
I don't know what's happening. This thing is knocking off my thing.
And then we'll see it finally start to turn around during the afternoon hours for tomorrow. Now, we had the camera going. We had two different views of where the fire was started. And it looks like to me in this general area here, this is already at 10:34, so the fire was already ignited. But we had another view at around 10:22. And, of course, we had winds coming through those canyon passes around Topanga State Park. We had winds up there at 40 to 50 miles per hour. Occasional gusts to hurricane velocity, so it didn't take very.
I saw something flying around in there. I don't know what it
That's what I
was.
anticipated, especially below those canyon passes. You can see the Malibu Hills at 33, gusts to 45. You can see our reporters out there. Still very, very strong winds. And once you get a little bit further to the east, they back off a little bit, but still 37 out at Burbank Airport right now. Glendora 23. And at this moment, all of the San Gabriels down in Orange County, you're vulnerable because the winds are going to keep blowing. That's not the problem. We're just hoping and praying that no one starts a fire down in this area, because if they do, it'll be the same situation, almost impossible, even though we have the greatest fire department in the world, to stop something like this once it gets going through the very strong winds that were blowing through that area. And we'll do that overnight tonight. Now let's take a look at another shot here for you, kind of a forecast, computerized forecast of winds. I think it's fairly accurate. However, I think around sunrise we'll see that gust go up to 45, 55, and even 60 miles per hour in that early morning burst. We've moved to what I call the pulse part of the Santa Ana wind. That'll be tomorrow morning. And then after that, we will get these pulses of Santa Ana winds, and then they'll start slowly dying off. Wind velocities have been impressive today, with Riverside at 46, 39.
Well, they tried to discredit you today by some local scientist, and you called him out when you mentioned that it was not natural, and he disappeared. LA was your hood, as I know, the LAFD. I just can't get over this song. I really can't. The album, The Empire Strikes First. This is not a test of the emergency broadcast system, where Malibu fires and radio towers conspire to dance again. And I can't believe the media mecca. The whole world's going insane. A play card reads, "This is the end," with this, the end of days. Wow. The celebrities live in the Pacific Palisades. See, and this is what it says. This is what it says. When the hills of Los Angeles are burning, palm trees are candles in the murder wind. So many lives are on the breeze. Even the stars, the Hollywood stars, are ill at ease, and Los Angeles is burning. Al, honey, it looks like you made it out of there ahead of time when all of this started. It's great. Yeah. It's all over the place, you all. What the people are saying. What are they saying? Oh, this right. Oh, that's probably going to have a commercial to it. It is. No. It threatens the home. Yeah, hold on a second, you all. We got to let this thing get over.
Sunset, and just right up Palisades Drive, you can see where these fierce flames are raging up the hillside here. Wow. And above those flames were those a few new construction homes that our friend who was evacuating was telling us about. I couldn't tell whether or not they've been damaged yet from where I was standing. But Lauren, this is the situation. It seems like more people have gotten out, fewer people on foot than even 10 minutes ago. Yes, Lou, sorry.
It's okay. Can you go back and tell us the alert that came through? We didn't
Yeah, there's something in those lyrics.
get that specific information. It sounded like you were saying that they were saying everyone evacuate in the Palisades. I'm not clear if that is what you were saying.
So that is the alert that came through, but then it links to a map, and I'm sure it's more specific areas. Let's see.
I'm actually looking at it right now.
Okay,
It's the
so here's-
Sunset
yeah,
Mesa area.
Yeah. Yeah, this, what I opened up doesn't include, okay, and here I'm getting one on my phone too, a voicemail that's gonna say much the same. Here, let's play it. Why not? Let's show you what people are getting on their phones.
This is an emergency message from Notify LA, the City of Los Angeles Emergency Alert System. LAFD, evacuate now from the area of Palisades area. Those not in the evacuation area should shelter in place. Evacuation order for Palisades fire. Maps and information can be found at lafd.org/alert. Press 2 to replay this message.
So I don't know specifically what streets they're going to be talking about because Pacific Palisades is an entire neighborhood and some aren't impacted by this. So maybe we can dig into that a little bit in the newsroom and see exactly what, because that was the alert that just went out via text.
Look at this. And this song right here. This is not a test of the emergency broadcast system where Malibu fires and radio towers conspire again. This is not alert. This is the end of days. Wow. Oh my.
As well as voicemail.
Yeah. All right, that was that one, you all. Let me just do this. Drivers are told to flee their cars. You got to get out of your car and flee your cars, they said. Flee them. Oh, wow. Hold on a second, you all. This is wild. You've got to flee your cars.
Really dangerous conditions if a fire were to spark. All right, we'll continue tracking this for you. For now, we are going to send it over to Elise Martinez on the ground. What are you seeing, Elise? Did they tell you to get out of your car?
Yes.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know, the fire was all around us, the trees and everything, so...
And you parked how far up the street?
Way on before Shrine.
About how far is that, like a half mile? Yeah. Okay.
Half a mile.
All right, thank you so much. Ma'am, can you tell us, so we're on Sunset, just to let you know where we are above PCH. You can see these people are trying to evacuate, but because of the traffic situation, it's been impossible. Tell me your name.
Marcia Horowitz.
Tell me what happened, Marcia. We had all these people walking down the street.
Because the fire came right down to the road, and the fire department came up and said, get out of your cars now, because the fires were right up against the cars.
Okay, and how far up was that?
Half a mile, maybe?
All right, about a half a mile up this road here. Is it on Sunset? You were on Sunset?
We were on Sunset on this side, on the furthest side from the hillside.
Okay.
But, you know, there are 3 lanes of cars, and the fire was right down, and there was nothing to stop it.
So you had to evacuate your car. How close were the flames to your car?
Too close.
Too close. All right, we got to get out of the way. So thank you so much. So there is another issue, is that first responders are trying to get up the hill, but there isn't enough room for cars to come down the hill. And just in the last 2 minutes, we saw about 10 or 15 people just coming down the hill. Ma'am, you got to keep, here, go ahead, tell me.
Okay, so here's the deal. I live right in this white building here. Is it better for me to go home, to stay put, rather than deal with this and stay?
I don't know. I think the firefighters are letting people know. I see another woman jumping in a car here. I think you're fine. I think you're safe, but people, let's keep moving. Stay put. I think so. All right, so it's kind of chaotic here, to say the least. We've got people jumping into cars. Were told up the road to get out of their car. So people are stepping in and helping. Sir, they want you to get in the car.
going? Do you know them?
Yes, they're my neighbors.
Okay. And so you're helping out?
Yes.
All right. We're going to let them go.
Elise, it is
So,
very chaotic there.
Again, we're on Sunset, just about a half a mile from PCH. It is very windy. There's ash
Wow.
blowing everywhere. And now we were just told by a few people that the fire department is telling people to just get out of their cars and walk. So the fire, if you can hear the loudspeaker, they're saying, get out now. So we're going to try to figure out exactly what they're saying up there. The road sort of clearing out right now, but at certain times it just gets packed with people, but it looks like people are getting through at the bottom. But again, here's another family coming down the street.
They left with nothing but the clothes on their back and whatever they could carry you out. This is sad. Their whole entire lives are going to get burned up in flames. This could happen to anyone in any type of scenario. Just look at North Carolina, look at Georgia, look at all these other states with hurricane and stuff. Their lives got destroyed. Everything that they worked for, everything that they built, all they had was the clothes on their back. And that the same thing could happen to me. It's the same thing that could happen to you. You've got to get prayed up and get yourself ready. You got to have a go bag. If they tell you to leave and your house is on fire, you're going to have to leave. Get out of your car. You're going to get consumed by the fire. You're going to have to go. You're going to have a lot of refugees right here. Where are these people going to go? Where are they going to go? Yeah. They bulldozed all the cars. Oh my gosh. They bulldozed them. That's terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Let's go on this one. Did I already do this one? I can't remember if I did. Hold on a second, you all. This is the fires. It's going to get really bad. It really is.
Lister has been on the ground in the Sea Ridge neighborhood, also all along Palisades Drive. She was one of the first people there today. Lauren, where are you right now?
Yeah, so I moved to where we have a house on fire. So I'm going to have you take a walk with me. And then up this street in this gated community, you can see up on the hill is a house fully engulfed in flames. You can see what was left of it. This house is completely destroyed. Firefighters say that the fire is just moving so fast. There are fire crews up there on the ground in the neighborhood, and they're doing what they can. You can see all this hose line. You can see the engines and the crews down here, but they say there are more up there. But that house, that is a total loss. So this is off of Sunset. And I want to flip the camera around. So where Jean was showing you those bulldozed, the cars are getting physically moved out of the way, that is up Sunset that direction. So right up there, if you can see, so that's Palisades Drive right there, and up Palisades Drive is where we've been showing you so much of the fire burning. Now it is settled down in that condo community where I was, as well as by the Christian school that was evacuated earlier. Take a look across the
Oh my gosh, it's on fire.
Up on the hill, I think that is probably the house another house, the one that Gene has been showing you in his other live report that is up on the hill. That one totally engulfed in flames. So the direction that we're looking right now, this is the direction as you move further into the Pacific Palisades neighborhood. Beyond this would be where you start getting into town and the high school and that sort of thing. I have heard from my husband that further in that direction, there are homes burning in our neighborhood that he has physically seen with his eyes. So that's in the area of off of
She could lose her home too. She's out here reporting there's homes burning in her neighborhood. This reporter can also lose her home.
Anita, I don't have the exact addresses there, but there is some damage to homes there. Let's flip back around. The firefighters gave you a street name of Paseo Miramar here in terms of the locator of the area that we're in. I don't know exactly what street that house is, but that one is just a total loss. This is so heartbreaking. You know, I have to say, we cover so many of these fires and so many of these communities are so hard hit. It does feel different when it is a community that you live in and that you drive past these homes every day. My heart is just breaking for people that are, struggling right now. And it's such a chaotic situation with the cars that were abandoned that we've been showing you and that are now being physically moved out of the way by heavy machinery. And this just one of the homes that is a total
is our latest assessment.
On the left side of your screen there, that is now looking at LAX. Wow. It almost looks like evening or afternoon, you know, as the sun is setting, because of that heavy smoke throughout Southern California. Also just wanted to mention that LA Police Department is still on tactical alert, which means they can free up resources to go help in a wind or fire situation like we're seeing. And there are more than 100 officers dispatched.
Doing a lot of damage along Palisades Drive. Unfortunately, a road that starts at Sunset Boulevard, and it has a dead end into a neighborhood, a gated community. And there's only one way in and one way out. That caused a huge traffic jam. And as we saw within the last hour with Gene King, there were so many cars in the road that were abandoned that they had to take a bulldozer and move those cars out of the way so that the fire trucks and other emergency vehicles can get up to try to fight this fire, which is wind driven as best they can. And again, as we mentioned earlier, it's kind of like whack-a-mole. It flares up in one spot because of flying embers, and they try to contain it, and then it starts burning somewhere else. And it's unfortunately, it's not a battle that you're going to win. You just try to do the best you can to contain it, which our firefighters are the best in the world at doing this, fighting these fires that get out of control like this. But it's going to be a lot of damage to total up when this is over with.
It was really, you know, on a positive note, if we can find a silver lining in any of this, especially when Lauren and Jean were down on Palisades Drive and everyone was freaking out and there was the traffic jam and everyone didn't know what to do. You saw a lot of residents and people helping one another and assisting. At one point, it looked like someone had maybe even run out of gas, which is a great reminder to everyone, including myself, to keep gas in your car. They had to push someone's car kind of out of the way. We're assuming she was running out of gas, but just seeing each other, seeing others help one another in times like this was really nice to see, but really sad as well to see, you know, elderly people with masks on and canes and carrying a dog or carrying a cat in a backpack and just sort of aimlessly not knowing where to go. Like you get down to the end of Palisades Drive and you're at Sunset. Okay, great, you're there, but you're on foot. Like, what do you do now, right?
Yeah, and there's also, you know, we were told an assisted living facility for seniors. And, you know, a lot of those people were still in the building. And
yeah, it's on fire. They've lost everything. Their homes have gone up in fire. And there's a eerie song that was written in 2004, The Empire Strikes First, and the artist is Bad Religion. And look at the lyrics here. Somewhere high in the desert near a curtain of blue, St. Anne's skirts are billowing, but down here in the city of limelights, the fans of Santa Ana are withering. And you can't deny the living is easy if you never look behind the scenery. It's showtime for dry climes, and Bedlam is dreaming of rain. When the hills of Los Angeles are burning, palm trees are candles in the murder wind. So many lives are on the breeze. Even the stars are ill at ease, and Los Angeles is burning. This is not a test of the emergency broadcast system where Malibu fires and radio towers conspire to dance again. And I cannot believe the media mecca. They're only trying to peddle reality. Catch it on prime time, story at 9. The whole world is going insane. When the hills of Los Angeles are burning, palm trees are candles in the murder wind. So many lives are on the breeze, even the stars are ill at ease, and Los Angeles is burning. A play card reads, The End of Days. Jarkanata boughs are bending in the haze. More a question than a curse. How could hell be any worse? The flames are starting, the camera's running, so take warning. When the hills of Los Angeles are burning, palm trees are candles in the murder wind. So many lives are on the breeze, even the stars are ill at ease, and Los Angeles is burning. It's really, the Empire Strikes First. Well, this is like, it's horrific. It is truly horrific. I am going to go. I am. Just wanted to just want to show that. It's terrible. So, with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful evening. And gracious Heavenly Father, may you be with everyone in the path of these fires. May you be with people who have to flee their homes with their pets and they don't know what's going to happen to them. May you extend to them your grace. May you keep your hand over them and just help them find a safe place to stay, and just be with the firefighters. You just be with everybody. Be with this nation in the name of precious Jesus. Amen. Good night, everyone.